I want to shift focus, ladies and gentlemen, to another important story that we have been tracking, and that is what happened in Goa. The fire that killed 25 people in a nightclub. Let me bring you some important details as far as this case is concerned. The police is on the hunt for Goa nightclub owners Saurabh and Gaurav Luthra. Remember, 25 people were killed in Goa due to the fire in the club. 5 tourists, 20 others, those who were working in the nightclub. As far as this Birch by Romeo Lane is concerned, they were the staff as far as this club is concerned. Now, questions are being raised about how this club was even functioning without proper, NOCs and permissions being given to the club. So far, the police have arrested 5 people, including 2 club managers, but the police is yet to, in fact, arrest the owners in this matter. One of the owners, Saurabh Luthra, has also put out a statement and has said that they are deeply shaken by the loss and will do everything to help and assist in the probe. This after they deliberately overlooked any kind of security measures, fire safety measures, even the basic NOC was not taken by them. And now they are preaching as if they are doing some sort of, great work by trying to help the police in the investigation, and by saying that, they are still absconding. They have not even joined the investigation. The police, meanwhile, have issued a circular, a lookout notice against both these owners so that they cannot fled the country through any airport. I want to very quickly just tell you a little bit more about these owners of Birch. Both of these brothers, Saurabh and Gaurav Luthra, they are the ones, those who own Birch, and they have multiple restaurants across the country. They run several joints across the country in Delhi and other places. In fact, the Birch was their largest club, and they have been absconding since the fire, the Saturday blaze, which killed 25 people in this club. So far, they have only sent out a statement, that is after 2 days, but no accountability, no responsibility, not even remorse as far as these people are concerned, only profiteering. And then, of course, this profit greed became a death trap for many. They flouted norms, built a death trap, and now they are on the run. Their phones are switched off. The police is trying to hunt for the Luthra brothers. The tragedy in Goa club was waiting to happen. Every single norm which was supposed to be followed has been flouted by the owners of Birch. And this is not just on the owners of this establishment, but also on the local authorities who turned a blind eye to this entire club. They have blood of 25 people on their hands.
The massive blaze at the Goa nightclub Birch by Romeo Lane was a disaster waiting to happen. In fact, the club was constructed in the backwaters of the Arpora river without necessary permissions. As the details emerge after Saturday's deadly fire that claimed 25 lives, it's clear that the club was built like a tinderbox. Decor with flammable material such as straws and palm leaves. A single narrow entry exit. No fire safety norms. Electronic fireworks were used to jazz up a highly promoted Bollywood banger night. The result, a deadly inferno. 25 dead, sending shockwaves across Goa ahead of the peak holiday season. Birch by Romeo Lane was described as first island club. Photographs show heavy use of rattan and bamboo in the decor, including the ceiling. Videos show the fire spreading across the ceiling within minutes, showing how the use of flammable items had made the club a disaster waiting to happen. This is not all. A narrow pathway led to the Island Club. This pathway was the club's entrance-cum-exit, with canopy-like arches also made of flammable material. The club did not have a broad entrance that a fire engine could use to approach it. Firefighters said they had to park the fire engines about 400 meters from the club. This complicated the rescue mission, contributing to casualties. Most of the victims died not due to burns but of suffocation after inhaling toxic smoke. A quick access to fire tenders and rescue could have saved lives. The investigation also found that the club did not have a fire safety clearance. Shockingly, no functional fire extinguishers or fire alarms were found at the club that housed over 100 people on big nights. The Birch blaze is a deadly reminder of how owners' greed and official corruption make a deadly cocktail. Bureau Report, NDTV.
My colleague Akhil is in Goa. He's been tracking all the developments as far as this case is concerned, from the people, those who have lost their lives, to the investigation. Akhil, the police is on the hunt of the two owners, but the fact remains there is no action that we have seen apart from the Sarpanch against the local authorities. The municipal commissioner, the municipality, the panchayat which gave the permission turned a blind eye to this entire club. The government and the local authorities are as much to blame as the owners.
Absolutely, Ankit. If you see, there have been several lapses which have been reported so far. And if you see what we have been seeing, that three individuals from the district administration has been suspended so far. And apart from that, 5 key individuals have been arrested. But if you see the main individual who is the owner of this club, here you can see this is we are just standing outside the Birch Club. So where exactly is the location of the Birch Club owner? If you see Saurabh Luthra, the main accused in this case, who is the main accused, has basically fled from the various spot when that entire incident took place. And so far what we have seen that almost 40 hours have passed, and still what we have been seeing that the Goa police is trying to nab both the accused, the owner and the co-owner, in connection with the case. But if you see what we have seen, that the chief general manager and 2 general managers, and apart from that the duty manager has been so far arrested in connection with the case as far as the investigation goes forward.
All right, so in fact the police is now on the hunt of these 2 brothers to try and make an example out of them. I'm hoping at least the government has ordered an inquiry and a large-scale audit of so many clubs across Goa, so that a story of this nature is not reported by us again. Akhil, thank you for joining me. I want to now shift focus, ladies and gentlemen, to the people. 25. For all of us, it's just a number, 25 dead. And this will go down in the government records as just a number of the people, those who died in this fire tragedy. But with these 25 lives lost, many families have completely been ruined. They are at this moment in absolute despair. Think of 4 members of a family who had gone on a holiday, and out of 5, 4 died. Bodies of young people, those who were working in the club, the only breadwinners, now being handed over to their inconsolable families. These are the faces of this deadly tragedy.
A night of music and work turned fatal in Goa. The fire at a nightclub claimed at least 25 lives, many of them migrant workers. One of them was Diganta Patir, just 22 years old, from Dhemaji district in Assam. Diganta had moved to Goa a year ago, hoping to support his family. He worked as a cook at the nightclub, the same workplace that became the site of tragedy. Around dawn, the family received a call. Their son was gone.
5-6 बजे वो न्यूज़ हम लोग को मिल गया, तो गैस ब्लास्टिंग में इस दुनिया से चला गया। ये तो बहुत दुख का बात है। तो अभी क्या करेगा वो, तो उसका खाली सिर्फ माँ ही है, माँ है। मैं असम के ये मामा को, हिमंत बिश्व शर्मा सर को, मैं इस आप लोग का चैनल से रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ, जैसे हो प्लीज डेड बॉडी ला दो।
Diganta belonged to a financially weak family. His brother works in Kerala. His mother and aunt live alone in the village, now struggling not just with grief, but paperwork and costs. The family says they cannot afford to bring their son's mortal remains home. In Goa, bodies of victims continue to be handed over to families. Another migrant worker, Manojit Mal, a staff member of Birch restaurant, was laid to rest after his body was handed over to his kin. For families like Diganta's, the tragedy didn't end with the fire. It continues in helplessness, in distance, in waiting for help. 4 members of the same family from Delhi's Karaval Nagar, Shahadra area lost their lives in the same Goa nightclub fire. 5 family members had travelled to Goa on Friday for a vacation, while Vinod Joshi, his sisters-in-law Kamla, Anita and Saroj were trapped inside the inferno. Vinod's wife Bhavna Joshi narrowly escaped, pushed out by the crowd as flames engulfed the club. Bhavna watched helplessly as the family was engulfed by the fire. In the aftermath of the Goa fire tragedy, questions of safety and accountability remain. But for families across India, it's grief that burns the deepest. An NDTV Bureau report.